Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know. I'm going to use 3 beautiful decks of cards for us today to see what's going on with the feminines, the masculines and the journey. The beautiful Love for All Seasons cards, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart and the In-Between Tarot. So let's see what's going on then. So thank you angels. What's going on with the Divine Feminines today? What do we need to know, please, angels, about the Divine Feminines today and their journey? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we need to know, please, about the Divine Masculines today? Wow. What do we need to know about the Divine Masculines today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're flying out the deck there. I'm taking them. And what do we need to know about the journey, please, today? What do we need to know about the Twin Flame journey? Thank you. What do we need to know for the feminines? Thank you. What do we need to know for the masculines today? Oh, they're just jumping all over the place. And for the journey. And for the journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminines today, please, angels? Wow, look at this. They're just flying all over the place. I'm taking them. What do we need to know for the Divine Masculines today? What do we need to know? One card. What do we need to know for the journey, please? Wow, okay, a lot coming out for the journey there. So we're going to start then with the journey today. Wow, well, it's all about bringing in balance. And, you know, right now, feminines, masculines, you're merging into one because you're feeling each other. And this is why at times you'll be in and out of masculine and feminine energy. So if you're predominantly a Divine Feminine, yet you go through moments of anger and rage and ups and downs and you don't really feel like yourself, it's because you're feeling the masculine energy. And sometimes when the masculines are feeling vulnerable, they're in feminine energy because a balance is coming and you're merging into one. And that's a good sign because when you start merging into one and experiencing each other's emotions, it means you're very close to union. It means you're coming together. It means you're feeling each other on every level, especially on the heart space. You know, you're feeling that. So you're being guided from that to trust in the journey, to rise up, to speak your truth, to move forward. And feminines, you really are rising right now. You're strong and powerful. And there's a real divide coming in. And I've noticed this through the comment section. You know, 95% of Divine Feminines are raising their vibration, following their truth, speaking their truth, being who you are, trusting in the journey, having faith, balancing, understanding. And then the other 5% is still in fear. Still in agony through fear, that worry, you know, that focusing everything on them. And you have to move out of that energy and trust in the journey that your masculine is balancing right now, becoming who they're meant to be. So choose your battles. So this means, do you really want to be in that fear energy? Because that creates a stagnancy. Or do you want to rise up and thrive? Do you want to shine right now? Do you want to focus on the blessings and the good things? And because that's what will bring in an opportunity. So if you're in that energy, you're choosing your battles wisely. If you're in fear, you feel like everything's kind of falling in on you. And you have to stand strong and say, enough's enough. I am a warrior. I am strong and powerful and the angels have got me. And I know now enough to trust the universe, that the universe has got me and that I am safe. And that's what's going to open doorways. Because on Saturday, the door's opening. The door that I've been speaking about since October with 4 seals. 4 seals that have now opened, 4 keys that have opened this door. And the door's opening on Saturday, which is the start of the Chinese New Year. And it's the start of a new beginning. Doorways opening, opportunities flowing in, a new beginning. And that's power. That's strength and stability. That's focus. That's compassion. That's freedom. That's all of these things opening this door. So today you may feel that you need a little bit of you time. You may feel you need to be in solitude to work things out, and your masculine will need to be in solitude to work things out. So you're going to feel that energy today. You're going to feel it. And they're showing me like on the clouds. You may get signs in clouds today. You may just go outdoors and look up at the sky and see a beautiful heart in the clouds, or two people kissing or coming together, or anything that shows you that you are safe, because the sun is out today. The sun is shining on this situation. The sunlight is bringing in a healing, and it's bringing in a rejuvenation. And this is how it's felt for me for the last couple of days. As a reader, I'm seeing the sunlight as the power of union, bringing in a restoration, a rejuvenation. There's power coming in. And the masculines right now, they're dealing with the outcome of everything. They're dealing with the fallout of everything, because they're going through an ego death right now. It's like their higher self and their ego are having a fight. Well, their higher self will always come through. Their higher self will always be victorious, because it's powered by the energy of the sunlight and the power of the moon, which means emotion, strength, rejuvenation, power. So the masculines right now are going through this kind of rebirth period, and you, the divine feminine, can't do anything about it. As much as you want to rush in and help and save them, you've got to allow them to work through this themselves. So you have to be in your power, divine feminine. In your power, standing strong. And they're showing me this like what, looking into a computer. And you have to understand that you've been healed. So shield yourself right now. Call on the angels to bring in a healing, because, if you're watching what they're doing on social media, or, if they are popping up on your feed and it's creating fear and illusion, you have to shield yourself from that energy. If you're being blocked, ghosted, ignored, you're being protected right now from that energy, because the masculines are going through a rebirth period. A rebirth period, it's bringing in change. I just automatically picked that one up then. That's the masculine. I'm going to go through that in a second, because that makes perfect sense. But, they're showing they're going through a rebirth, a change right now. And, they're dealing with their emotion. They're dealing with their ego. They're dealing with their higher self. And they're becoming a warrior, And this is the battle that's going on behind the scenes. The higher self, the ego, the fight. Yet the masculines are standing strong. So they're starting to overcome things. And they're pulling the sword of truth out. And it's creating chaos. It's creating rubble around them. But they are on the right path, and so are you. But you have to look through the illusion. You have to kind of lie back and see the bigger picture. You have to trust that calmer waters are coming in, that they are being guided where they need to go. So look through the illusion and find the strength, because you're both finding the strength to move forward. The gateway is opening, the doorway is opening, leading to the future, bringing in a new beginning. It's all divinely protected. And look what we've got again. Mirrored energy. Let me just get the card out, okay? It's showing this. The masculines are being reborn. They're fighting with ego. They're fighting with higher self. And it's an ongoing process, It's an ongoing process, and they may need to hurt people, karmic people, things they need to let go of and release to be the warrior. They're being stripped bare so they can put their armor on. And you make them vulnerable, and you make them feel that way, and they may hide away a little bit. But you're ready for what's to come. So you're being protected right now. You may feel like you don't know what's going on. You're worried about what's going on the 3D. Are they happy right now? Are they enjoying their life? Is there celebrations? And you may be hiding a little bit. This is because you have to rejuvenate yourself and work on you. So this is the card that I saw for the masculines. It's a temperance card, which is about steady progress, taking every moment as it comes, balance coming in. But what's really standing out in that card is the devil there. So this is the fear that's creating the panic, the stress energy, the illusion, the anxiety, creating a fire that's being spread out across the world. Wow. And obviously we've got the Australia fires right now. And big shout out to everybody who's in that situation, who's going through that. Send love. Send light, There's so much tragedy going on in the world right now, but I'm feeling that it's actually kind of like an outer reflection of what's going on in your inner world within your situation with your twin. And that's a bold statement to make, but that's what the angels are saying. There's a lot of fire around. You've got volcanoes, you've got the fires in Australia. There's all this going on right now. And it's bringing in change. It's bringing in something that's been planned for centuries. Something that's been planned. And you're gaining balance right now. You're starting to hold this up. So the masculines are realizing that they have to fight for what they desire. They have to fight right now. And it's time for play. So they may be having some playtime. If they've got kids, they may be spending time with the kids right now. There may be holidays. It's that time of year, it's a new start, a new year. They may be planning things with their karmic people, but it won't last, it's illusion. Because they really want to frolic and play with their divine feminine. So it's showing that they're thinking about happy times, playtimes, fun. And they're going through challenging times. And you have to realise that they are becoming a warrior like you. That they are facing their fears. That they are shielding themselves from what's no longer serving them. Starting to take the lead. To move away from the ego and listen to their higher self. And we've got control here. They've been controlled for too long by a matrix they don't understand. Plugged in to society. Plugged into all these things, and it's time for them to open their eyes, and that's what they're doing right now, shielding themselves, wearing armor, being protected by heaven. Rest and reconsider. So they're taking a little time right now to rest and to reconsider their outcome, their future, to think what they need to do, because it's taking dedicated effort right now not to be with you. I really feel that, they feel they're making a sacrifice. It's taking dedicated effort to stay where they are because the healing has begun. They're starting to look out of this curtain. And they show me as well with same-sex twin flames, if your masculine needs to face up to who they are, they're moving out of the curtain. They're starting to look through now. They're facing things head on. And we've got daydreams and decisions. So the masculines are starting to decide how they can make their dreams come true. And they're doing this by daydreaming. Especially at night, they're thinking about you, they're planning, they're plotting a little bit. They're finding out what to do. So feminines, you have to focus on the present moment. And if you've got family around you, enjoy that right now. If you've got children, enjoy being with them. This is showing there will be a future. You will smile again. So raise up and rise up and stand forward and proud, because power is coming in. Things are being illuminated right now. You're being shown that the blossom and the rose is blooming. It's all in divine timing. That you're there with each other even though you can't see each other right now. There is no thing as separation. It's power. The masculines need to find the way back to you right now. And they're gaining the wisdom that they need to bring in this huge connection. So, you're coming together on the 3D, but in spiritual truth, you're already together on the 5D, kissing, bonding, connecting. No matter what the divide on the 3D, you're already there. So this is what's to come. It's showing you that what you can't see is already there. The outcome is already guaranteed. So flirt with life right now. Enjoy yourself. Feel good, know who you are, because patience is needed. Great love takes time, and the passion is real. So if you're feeling that passion right now, that fire between you and your masculine, go and explore that on the 5D realm and sell love, because it may feel like a sacrifice, but you're being protected right now. You may be feeling it in your sacral chakra, which is all about security and change and stability. And it's all about the way you feel. So trust in how you feel. They're saying if you're having any back pain, it's because the masculines are making changes. You have to understand that it's love that's real. So focus on love and simplify your life. Because when you simplify things and you let go of the struggle, love just comes easy, because that's what it's all about. The love is real. Give and receive. What you give out, you get back. So trust in who you are and open up to the power of heaven. Open your heart. Be open. Be the 95% who knows with full faith that this journey is real. Trusting in this journey. Knowing who you are. Standing strong and powerful. And, trusting that you are merging right now with your twin and that's opening doorways up for you and it's bringing in opportunities. The angels are showing you the door is opening, the door to your future, the door that's protected by heaven. So trust and realize that everything as it's meant to be and it's all falling into place. And you have to stand strong and shield yourself from anything negative that's trying to drag you down, anything that's trying to knock you off your path, even if that means turning off your phone, turning off your computer and going within, because solitude is where you'll find that you can heal, because the masculines are going through challenging times, facing their fears, going through all of this to gain control of a matrix they don't understand. But what they do understand is their love for you. So they are resting right now, reconsidering, and it's taking dedicated effort not to be with you because the healing has already begun. So the angels have got you, the angels have got them, and they've got this journey. So trust in this and keep the faith. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.